$40.
40 bucks? Sure, I'll take it. Ooh, 70? Last month alone, I sold $1,200 in items. Let's do it. Oh, we got a deal. Nice.
Pick and choose resale.
Hey guys, I'm Tim and I'm Pick and Choose Resale. I'm a full-time reseller. Here's another day in the life of what I'm doing. Today I've packed up my car with a bin full of items to restock one of my locations at the Outer Loop Peddlers Mall. I've got also 2 bins full of DVDs I'm gonna try to sell at half-price books. I might honestly be taking a loss on these, but it'll help me cash flow and clear inventory in my storage space. I've got some extra inventory over there. Let's go take a look. I picked up this Nintendo NES Lego set maybe about 6 weeks ago and haven't done anything with it, so I'm gonna try to sell it to Bricks and Minifigs in Louisville, Kentucky. Again, my first stop will always be the post office to drop off the previous evenings or previous days sales. Come along with me to see how I best utilize my time today. We'll make a few stops along the way and see how much money I can make. So bring it into one of those cages?
Yeah, just put it in any cage.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. Just,
all right, awesome, I'll do that then.
Yeah. That just helps us out so you don't have to move it.
Gotcha. So any of these cages work?
Yeah, they'll find it.
We are headed to Louisville for the day to do several stops and some pickups. Half Price Books does not open until 10 a.m. and is just down the street. So as we wait for them to open, we're gonna spend the next 20 minutes in this Goodwill to see what we can find to flip for a profit. So it looks like somebody beat me to the video games, but I don't think I saw anything good in there. This Goodwill, in my opinion, is best known for its furniture and its selection of clothing. So we're gonna go check that out as well. Looks like I spot some other resellers in here already. I don't know how, but this Goodwill always has really cool and interesting furniture. Nothing stands out to me. This keyboard might, if it's a good brand. Let's see if it's Yamaha. No, it looks like it's like a Amazon brand, so not worth picking up for $25. Typically, keyboards have good profit margins. You can probably profit about 25, 40 typically on any kind of keyboards. This pedal might be worth selling individually on eBay. That's just not something I want to spend my time doing right now. Board games and puzzles are typically low dollar margin items I try to avoid, especially because there's so many pieces as well. Typically I just try to skip it, but the things you do want to look for are vintage ones, either like vintage from the 80s. I know I could be walking past some major money. I know some people have made lots of money selling prints or frames, but I don't have the capacity to do that myself. Luggages as well is another category I just tend to skip. Whenever I start shopping for clothing, I always start with the largest size first, because larger sizes are more sought after and they also typically go for a lot more money than smaller sizes. So let's see what we can find here. Brand matters, also design matters, and style. You want to get things that are in season. You want to get things that are highly sought after with a good sell-through rate. So right off the bat, Ralph Lauren is a good brand to sell. It's a classic fit. This is a pretty good design, but for $8, I'm going to pass on it just because it doesn't really fit my margins. Some resellers can sell this for $14 or $18, but I don't like to take the time to do that. I'd rather do or sell some other stuff. Look, more Ralph Lauren stuff is pretty decent. That's a nice bread and butter brand for lots of people. So far, this is kind of a low stuff brand. My best find I found here was a jersey. It was like a limited edition one. Got it for like $6 and sold it for $200 on eBay. That was a really great find. You'll probably end up seeing a lot of the same brands over and over again at these thrift shops. So what you want to do is you want to learn to kind of just avoid those brands, what's most common, and look for the ones that are unique or feel a little different or feel quality. So far all of these are just kind of the same things over and over again. We are really just digging for a needle in the haystack at this point. So Brooks Brothers is another good brand to look out for. This one is going for $6. This actually might be worth selling, except that it has a yellow stain right there. Stains are kind of easy to take off, but I don't want to take the time to wash it and then to kind of leave it in the death pile of stuff. So I'm going to put it back. Somebody else can do that work. You'll probably get a decent, what, $7, $8 off of that. This is another Ralph Lauren shirt. Those are nice bread and butters for some people. I like to be quick and efficient, so if it's not worth $15 or $20 in profit, I'm gonna probably pass. Carhartt is another good brand to look out for, but this one's going for $8. Short sleeve ones don't go for more than $14 on eBay, so that's gonna leave right there. I did just find this one. This one is a Disney R Universe. It looks like the character is Tangled. And the comps are looking decent at $40 of the men's size 2XL. Unfortunately, this size is cut off, so I have no idea what size it is. I don't know if I should leave it or put it back. This is something I'm gonna think about. I don't think they have this listed as an XL. This seems more like a large or a medium to me. But would you guys pick this up without knowing the size? Woolrich is also another brand to look out for. It's $6. I don't know if I want to pick this up though. It's not the right season, so it's gonna probably sit for a few months before it actually sells. So if I were to buy it for $6 after tax, about $6.50, it's gonna be $6 sitting for 3 or 4 months because it's not the right season. So I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna use my money elsewhere to see how much I can make with that $6 saved. I just found 2 really cool soccer jerseys. One is a Nike Manchester, another is Adidas United. But comps for these were both looking kind of low. This one's about $15 on eBay. And on the back side, there's no numbers or anything, so it's not a player's jersey of any sort. This one looks like it has more of a vintage or older tag to this at least, but the back side is a little too worn for me and dirty, and there's lots of like areas where there's bad stitching. So it's going to be a hard pass for me, but still cool items to see. If they were in better condition or better margins, I would definitely pick those up. Since our time is limited, I don't want to spend too much time here to look through pants or jackets. There's a lot of money just sitting here as well. But my tip, if you're in a rush, look for things with brand new tags like this. This is Eddie Bauer corduroy pants with a brand new tag. Its brand new retail price is $70 here, and the pricing at $10.59. Let's see what the comps are showing on eBay. It looks like the comps are sitting at about $30. It could be worth picking up. I think I might go ahead and do that just because it's brand new with tag. The sell-through rate is going to be kind of slow during the season, but I'm just going to go ahead and list it as a draft, and then when the season comes, I'm going to have it already stocked and ready to push list. There's a couple more brand new with tag items. But this one's a little too worn for me to try to sell. Lee is usually kind of a low tier brand as well. But with that, guys, I'm gonna head out and purchase this pants. I'm here at the checkout line and I saw this in this case. It's a brand new Harry Potter battle card game, but at $25. That is a hard pass. I'm still waiting in line. I'm looking inside this case and I see an Xbox 360 and a Wii. This Xbox 360 is priced at $50. That might be a pass for me because I only sell them for about $55 or $60. And then the Wii, it comes with some games. We're gonna have to see what it's priced at. Can I go ahead and see the Nintendo Wii inside there? Yeah. And if you can pull out the stack of games beside it as well, that'd be really helpful. Thank you.
I'll put them down here for you.
Sure. I'll be pretty quick about it though.
Okay. Then I'll move over here.
Yeah, once I see it, I'll know.
Just the Wii games you're interested in?
Let's see, Skylanders, Trap Team might be worth. How much is this priced at? It's priced at $40. Let me see what kind of games it comes with. Goosebumps Wii. Okay. I'm gonna pass on this game though.
Okay. And the pants.
Yeah, I'll take the pants as well. Thank you.
5361. Do you know our return policy?
I do, yeah. Okay. So in about 25-30 minutes of time, we found a Nintendo Wii for $40. I could sell the Wii for $50. I'm trying to gamble to see if there's any games inside this Wii. And the games each are probably about $3 to $4 each. And the controllers and nunchucks, it all came with everything. So easy, maybe $20 from this in profit and about $10 in profit of this. If you're looking to make fast cash, Half Price Books is a great place to drop off some media such as DVDs, books, or even video games and vinyls. I'm gonna see how much they'll pay for all my DVDs today. One way to best utilize your time while waiting for them to make you an offer on the stuff you bring in is to shop their games or collectibles to see what you can find to flip for a profit. Check it out. They typically have a really good selection of board games, but I'm not too well versed in board games. And like I mentioned before, a lot of the stuff, it's really low margins. You can find something that you would want to keep personally, but for me, as a business model, I typically avoid board games because also you spend a lot of time counting the pieces and make sure they're there. Let's go check out their video games. So they have this entire row of Xbox 360 and Sony PS2 and Nintendo Wii stuff. Typically I don't really browse through the PS3 or Xbox stuff and just skip right to the Wii. But today it looks like their Wii selection is pretty slim on good titles. the best thing I see is here is 2 Zelda games priced at 19 and 19. They're pretty much at market value. They keep the best stuff here in these locked showcases. Decent selection of good PS4 and PS5 titles. Got Xbox One for $280. Well, that's actually priced pretty high. Some Wii's and Amiibo, that's pretty cool. The Zelda one's priced at $50 though. Complete in box Game Boy Advance games here in the bag. But what caught my eye was these N64 stuff. Star Fox is priced at $20, market value is $25, but then after tax, you're not really gonna make any money. Banjo-Kazooie is about the same thing as well. I mean, at most I can sell for $30, and they have it here for $25, so no margins. The best thing I found here was this PS3 complete in the box. The box looks kind of damaged, but for $120, I think it's gonna be a hard pass for me. And here's a Nintendo Wii. This is priced decently at $80. Typically I could get about $100 for it if there's a Wii Sports in it. So that's also another risk. Make sure that game is in there. What caught my eye was Pokemon Ruby for $85 and Fire Red for $115. Those are premium prices. I mean, you could probably be competitive with eBay. Zelda games $50 and $95 again, priced with no margins left for me. But what caught my eye was down here at this bottom of this corner. It's a Guitar Hero USB drives. Those are pretty hard to find. So I'm curious how much they're asking for those. Yeah, those dongles down the bottom right hand corner.
Looking at what?
Are the dongles down there? Price is blocked by that. I was wondering what you guys have for both.
$50.
$50 for both?
Dongles, yeah.
What model is this one? So you have to be really careful to look at the model numbers. The one that they had was this one, 0000658. That was only $18 each. But if you had a different model number, it would have been $50 each. And they had it priced for 2 for $50. So that was going to be a pass for me as well. Two things you could have learned from that. One, be sure to look up model numbers. I could have lost money on that buy if I wasn't careful. Because the ones that they had in the showcase were only comping at $15 to $18 each. And they're trying to sell for $50. So be wary of that. Don't lose that money. And second is be on the lookout for these dongles. As you can see, if you can find them at a Goodwill bin or a yard sale for $1 each or less, they're comping at $20 to $50 each. So don't miss out on making money off of those. Since they're taking longer than expected and the GameStop next door is not open yet, I'm going to sit in my car to flip through Facebook Marketplace to see if I can find any deals to flip. I'm looking for video games, Lego deals, let's see, bicycles, and toy lots. So far, we're not seeing much. It's a vintage bike there that's pretty decent. Switch game that's decent, but we want to make sure that things are highly profitable for me to actually go and pick it up. So just make sure you use your time most effectively. If you're waiting for something to happen, instead of waiting, go out and make it happen. So a nice Lego lot. You want to check the distance about that. Let's see, it looks like it's got some decent stuff there. For Legos, you always want to check for minifigs. Looks like this one has lots of minifigs, so might be worth me asking where I can go pick this one up. This will also be a great time to talk about my strategies. So I've kind of 4 tiers in my mind when I think about reselling. One is maximum profit. You want to squeeze as much money as you can out of an item. Second tier is low profit. All right, I wasn't able to manage to sell for the max profit as I wanted, but let me just try to make some money out of it. The third tier is the break even. I just want my money back to cash flow and to use it somewhere else. And the fourth tier is taking a loss or donating it. So for these DVDs, I'm on to my third tier. I've tried to sell it in my showcase. I've tried selling it at Facebook Marketplace as a huge lot, and there's so far no hits on that. So now I'm down to my third tier, either breaking even, potentially losing money on this deal on DVDs because they're slow sellers. But either way, whatever money I get from half-price books will be more than taking a bigger loss. So they just call my name. Let me see how much I get.
Hey,
all right, what's up?
$40.
40 bucks? Sure, I'll take it. Somebody traded in the PS5?
They're in the process of it.
Wow. Okay. So honestly, I had about $25 or $30 invested in all those DVDs. So I'm actually profiting just a little bit. Not bad. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, have a good one.
You too. Right now, I am at Bricks and Minifigs, right across the street from Half Price Books. Since I knew I'd be in this area, I decided to bring my NES Lego set to see how much they would offer. This is actually a really cool set. It mimics the original Nintendo console. If you flip this open, this cartridge actually goes up and down and it's removable. And this TV screen actually swivels and turns around like you're actually playing the video game. I paid $80 for this in one of my collection buyouts about 2 months ago. It's just been sitting in my basement. Larger items for me tend to sit longer because my business model is to sell small items in my showcase or flip them on eBay. So I'm gonna try to make some quick cash. I'm hoping to get about 120 to 150 out of this set, but we'll see what they offer.
Kind of at about 70.
Ooh, 70?
Reason why is because the set is used, and within the last 6 months, we can only do about 50% in credit, 40% what it's worth.
Okay. It's only worth 150 right now?
It's worth 176 right now, and for 40%, I would give you about 70.
Oh, wow, okay. So you guys offer 40% here for used items?
Yes.
Okay. That's not really close to what I was looking for, so I'll probably have to pass.
All right.
All right, thank you. My next step for this NES Lego set is to either relist it on Facebook Marketplace for the price I would want it, or try to trade it into another Lego store to see if they offer close to what I want. I was on my way to the Outer Loop Peddlers Mall and decided to stop by this Goodwill and the pawn shop next door real quick to see what I can find. I typically like to start in the media section to see if there's any video games or rare DVDs, but looks like this time there isn't much. A lot of Goodwills are starting to price their Nike and Adidas stuff pretty high. This one's decently priced at $6.59, but here this jacket is $9.59 for this Nike jacket. There are a lot of women's clothing in this particular Goodwill, but I don't want to spare that time to shop slowly. I'll just do a quick browse. Nothing really stood out to me so far. The manager said that the new policy passed down from the DM was that there's no recording allowed inside the store, but within 5 minutes I did find this Mario Kart for the Switch for 20 bucks, which is a nice easy flip for a $10 to $15 profit. If you've watched this far, you might be thinking, Tim, you've made so many different stops and yet it doesn't seem like you're making that much money. In your previous video, I showed that I was making $100 per hour as a full-time reseller. Today it was a little different. In the past 3 hours, I've barely made a profit of $50. So every day is different, but yet I'm not discouraged because I know in the next hour I'll be meeting with a guy to buy a small collection of video games for a profit margin about $400 to $500. Right now the time is 12:15 and I'm meeting a guy for the collection at 1:30 p.m. So in the meantime, I'm gonna head to the Outer Loop Peddlers Mall to restock with all these things I've brought to fill in the empty spaces in the showcases to make it the most profitable it can be for this coming month. My showcases are here in the front by the right hand side. Let's just do a quick tour to see what kind of empty spaces I need to fill in. There's a couple spaces up there I could fill in. Here's another space for a console to fill in. Looks like it's kind of messy, so I'm also going to organize it as well. My other showcase is down here around the corner. If you make a turn, this is kind of a mismatch of toys and consoles in here. Lots of space up top that I could fill in. I only had a few things to put in here, but I want to teach you guys a few things. So one is to put your most attractive item front and center on the middle row, just like I have for Mario Kart Live and some Nintendo handhelds. That's front and center for people to see when they walk by. Also Pokemon games and Sonic games. And as you can see, I've put all my consoles here on the bottom in order to conserve some space. But here is my entire showcase, fully stocked. I'm here at my second showcase, filling in some more space as well. Here's a really cool Kyogre reshow of the Game Boy Advance SP that I did. I'm pricing it at $150. Let's talk about numbers. The big question I want to answer is it worth my time? So I have 2 showcases at this location, and I paid $65 in rent for each showcase and an 8% commission per item sold. Last month alone, I sold $1,200 in items, so a net pay about $900 in my pocket. I think it is worth it for me because I only spend about 30, maximum about 45 minutes here a month. I only restock once a month, so it's worth my time for this semi-passive income to trickle in each month. Having showcases spread out throughout the city in different peddlers mall to manage only once a month. So on my route today, I was able to stop by here with a few things to put in just to make sure that things are neat, there's no empty spaces, and that it is as most efficient and productive as it can be the rest of this month. It is time to lock up and head to buy that collection. What did I buy off you last time? Was it like PS2 and NES stuff?
Bulk of it was PS2, I want to say.
This is what I'm looking forward to. This inbox PS3. Looks.
Yeah, it's got the remote controller. Like,
is this the stuff that was in your price charting list?
Yeah, this is it.
Sweet. You mind if I look through it real quick?
No, you should, yeah.
You had some decent games in there, I remember.
Yeah, some good
All
games.
Stars, Mega Man 2 and Contra for the NES. That's pretty decent. Here we go. Zelda Breath of the Wild and Splatoon. Some decent PS3 titles. A lot of this bulk stuff is PS3, which is a slow mover for me. But I think there was some decent. Here we go. PS1, Final Fantasy, and Doom. Decent titles. And we got the Wii games. Wii games do pretty well for me. We got Spider-Man, Guitar Hero, and Super Mario Kart. Was there anything else part of that price charting list? Or was this it? Oh, this is it. Okay.
And then this has, it took me a while to find it. The dongle's actually in.
Oh, interesting. The little compartment?
Yeah, I had Xbox when I was younger, and it was different from this. So.
Oh, wow. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Is it a Guitar Hero one? I mean, sorry, is it a PS2, PS3?
This is, it goes to the PS3.
Oh, it goes to the PS3. Sweet.
Yeah, and this has the games that would go with it, you know.
I think I saw it in here too, right?
Yeah, there's like 3 of them, but the one like actually came with this guitar.
Oh yeah, Guitar Hero Rocks of Warriors of Rock and Guitar Hero 5 are in this
I
box.
think Warriors of Rock came with this.
Right. Cool. Oh, didn't even see that. A Zelda game. So yeah, he gave me a whole list on price charting. Total value was, you said, about $1,200?
Just like $1,240.
Okay, and we agreed on $650 for everything. All right, awesome. I'm paying about 55%. And my big question for you is, do you feel cheated? If so, why or why not?
No, I don't feel cheated. As long as the person's straightforward and where the price range they would like to be at. Especially because I resell things just for my own habit. I collect for the original NES. So I think it's funner to resell things to fund my habit. So as long as I think you're upfront with what you want and the quality you want,
yeah,
I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all.
That is still about 20 to 25% more than what local stores would offer.
Yeah, I found like a lot of course, if you want in-store credit, you get a little bit more, but man, the stores, well, it's funny. Several stores don't even want this PlayStation 3.
How come?
They said it's too old.
Really?
And it's not old enough to be cool, I guess.
Oh, this is not the backwards compatible one either. So does it have the 2 games in it?
They're in
the side
there,
here?
yeah.
That's awesome.
So they didn't even want this for nothing. Like they're not interested.
Yeah.
The best I have found is for things worth over $40 is 50% of value. For over $40.
Yeah.
Is the best I have found.
But resellers will offer closer to 50 or more percent if it's pretty good.
Especially if it's good, if it's good quality. And I understand this. This is about half and half. But you know, some of the stuff is hard to move.
like Modern Warfare 3, I'm probably gonna sell on this for like months. Like this, half of these PS3
Sure,
stuff.
they're just hard to move.
Yeah, and if you were to sell on eBay, the thing is too, you got that 15%.
Even if you get
plus
$10
free
for it,
yeah.
you're really not. And the effort it takes.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's not worth it. What I do is I go to flea markets every weekend.
Which is where I saw you this past Saturday at the
Saturday.
awesome flea market.
And I do it just because I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? And I pick up games as they come. Now, I will say over the last few years, it's less and less.
That helps a lot of viewers understand, you know, resellers aren't just out there to try to like rip people off.
We'll have that happen where I say, look, I'll tell you what it's worth, but I like to be at 50%.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people like that when you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell them this is worth $500 worth of games, but you know, you got to clean them, test them, because a lot of people, they don't want them unless they've been tested.
Yeah. Because you could potentially make an extra $200 if you took the time to sell it yourself, right?
Sure.
After the fees.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Absolutely, but I don't have stores to sell them. I do a marketplace sometimes, but I've learned with marketplace, like,
Effort put into it,
I gotta
right?
meet people.
Message people.
To me, I'd much rather have someone that I know can move it better, has better you know, and sell it to you at a cost.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. $650 special, just based off the design, but I didn't realize it's
I
that
didn't
much.
think I had the dongle for it for a long time, and then the more I mess with it is when I realized it's internal. It's not, the Xbox I think plugs in outside.
That's so funny because I was just at Half Price Bucks talking about Guitar Hero dongles.
And that's what's expensive, I think.
Yep. And they had theirs overpriced. So that's cool that we just found one with the dongle and it's complete.
I have a few extra things if you might be interested in buying. I don't know if it's stuff you deal with or not.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Look at this alien.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
So that dude that we were talking to when we met at Shepherdsville,
Uh-huh.
that I bought that Doom from, he sold me that like 4 years ago. I have this. It's like one of those Pongs. It's not old. There's a bunch of games built into it.
Depends on the price.
I mean, I think they sell for like 40 on eBay. I mean, you shoot me a price.
Typically, I avoid these kind of emulator things.
Yeah.
I'll probably be at like 15 or 20, honestly.
If you could do 20, I'll do that on that.
All right, I'll do that.
This, I'm not sure if you would want to know. This is not
that
real.
Mega Man?
It's not real though.
Okay.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
But it's a reproduction. So
Yeah, I can tell just by the glossy feel
if you would
on.
want to buy it, as long as you would sell it as a reproduction, I'd depending on price. But I understand if you don't, because some people
Typically,
see
I
if you sell
don't.
that they're thinking.
Unless you advertise it. I'm an honest seller. If it's a repro stuff, I'm gonna put repo
That's
on,
why
on the label.
I'm not going to BS anybody, and you could tell it's very.
Yeah.
But it works.
How much did you want for it?
I don't even know how much these things go for. I think 25, 30 if you were to buy it like off the internet. $20.
Probably pass on it for that amount. And you have a Xbox 360, I see there?
That's all I have. No cords.
No cord. Does it work?
Don't know.
Oh man, what a gamble. You it's not the Game Gear edition. Just Game
No,
Gear
they got like a
decals.
face plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a regular. And this doesn't even have, like this one says 120 gigabyte. This one doesn't, so I'm assuming it's like the base.
Like the 4 gig.
I'm assuming it's the base
Yeah.
model.
What did you want for that for parts?
$20?
$20. I probably pass on $20 just because the cables and stuff are worth like 20, $30.
Yeah. What
And
could you do on it? Or are you interested on it?
I literally just cleaned out my basement last night and had a huge tub of broken consoles. So I'm like
You're good on
trying not
consoles.
to buy anything
Oh,
at
no,
a
you're
risk.
good on that.
So I appreciate that.
Well, if you want to do 20 on that. do
Sure, so we're now at 670.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we come to a deal, man.
10 makes 200.
So you're starting the YouTube stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I see that Phoenix Resale guy. I've seen you with him a few
600.
times that he's starting a store.
How close are you to complete collection?
I got 400 and just under 450 NES games. So I think I'm about 300 games away.
So the cash flow from this honestly helps you
This is going to go straight. Yeah, this is.
buy more games you need.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is not going to bills or nothing. This is going to NES. So I don't know if you keep a list of NES stuff you have, but if you ever sent me over a list,
Okay.
literally whatever I didn't have, I'd be interested in.
Sure. Okay. What's the total value of all of that worth?
Oh, dude, I don't know. My collection is mostly loose, just cartridge. I have probably 40 box CIB games, but I have to say 30 to 40 grand.
Yeah.
Just rough guess. I know there's 3 games that are worth $7,000.
What? Little Samson? What's the other one?
$3,000. A Flintstones.
Oh, Flintstone, that's right.
Dinosaur Peak, something maybe. It's $2,000.
Do you have that one?
No. Best game I got is probably Chippendale 2 and DuckTales 2. They're
Nice.
both 300 plus.
Oh man, Chippendale 2, I once bought it for $10 in downtown Louisville off of 4th Street Live. This lady had no idea what she was selling.
Oh wow.
And it was in a little bundle of like games for like 25 bucks.
And the cover looks very similar to Chippendale 1.
Yeah, exactly.
If you do a quick look, you would just think it's Chippendale 1.
Yeah.
I got it for like $190.
That's a good
which
price.
is a really good price for it nowadays. About a year ago.
Yeah.
Very happy with it. But $10, whew. Yeah, I got like I probably got 6 box consoles, NES consoles, different variants.
Oh, nice.
Nintendo arcade machine from the 80s, PlayStation 10.
Would you be interested in a Lego NES? Have you seen that?
Yeah, but it's cool, but not for the price point.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna
expensive.
sell for $100.
Is it in the box? And
I'll show you.
I think I'd like it better if it was unbuilt. Let me think about it. I like the box.
Yeah, I'm trying to sell him and this NES Lego set that I try to sell to Bricks and Minifigs, but they offer a really low price. Knowing that he's an NES collector, I thought it would be a easy ask. But think about it. If you want it, just hit me up.
Now you know if it's complete, or at least they told you it was complete.
No, this is something I bought from another collector, and I know it's complete because it's fully built. I think he's thinking about it.
It is cool.
I don't want to pressure you, but I would do it for $80. That's what I paid for it. Just so I don't have to bring it home. It's been taking up space in my basement for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
Do you guys think I can sell this to him, or is he going to do a hard pass?
Take it in here.
All right. He's really thinking about it, guys.
My problem is I don't know where I would put it. I got my room so full.
He's double checking comps on eBay to see if 80 is a fair price. I think he's going to be pleasantly surprised at how cheap I'm letting this go. To me, like, I wouldn't sell this to a Lego store for 70, but if it's to a collector, somebody who's going to display it for 80 bucks, I would break even. I'd be happy, especially since you gave me a good deal on these games.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, we got a deal. Nice.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
Well, I guess I'll give you money back now.
Money just goes round and round. He's giving me $80 back. Perfect. After getting that collection, I'm on my way home and I saw this pawn shop. Let's stop by inside and see what I can find. Immediately something caught my eye in the first showcase. There's some retro games here, Super Mario, Metroid, and Final Fantasy. Prices are right at market value, but I want to see if they have any wiggle room on that. Another special thing that I saw was this Mario controller, some more basic N64 games, and what I might try to grab is this 3DS and 2DS back here. And maybe that Detective Pikachu. Let's see what kind of deals they can make. I have no idea how I just missed this entire wall of consoles. They have a complete unboxed Nintendo action set priced at $300 and Switches at $200. They have a pretty good selection of consoles. I'm always on the lookout for Furby. I'm not sure how much you're asking for him, but it looks like he's guarding that iPad pretty well. Oh, and 120 and 120 for that?
Yep.
Okay. Any wiggle room if I were to buy?
No.
No wiggle room? Okay.
No, because we got an eBay guy here, so they don't really let me work on the prices like the other store.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, man.
One thing I like to flip over the summertime is bikes. Bikes usually have a decent profit margin, especially if you get the right one. Like this is the Felt road bike. It's pretty decent shape. Probably needs new handle grips, which is pretty cheap. Have to check the tires and the derailleurs. But if he's asking a good price for it, I might actually get it to flip. We'll see. Looks like he has some decent PS3 games. That Minecraft stands out to me. He's got a couple Nintendo Switch lights.
I got some sealed games.
Okay.
The games are
Okay.
sealed. Let me see.
So I bumped into another reseller here, and also down there is Chris. What's up, guys? Look at this. I'm gonna pass on that bike for now, but I'll pick up this PS2 with some games for 50 bucks. But within that 20 minutes in the pawn shop, met another reseller, Chris. He's also featured on Phoenix Resale, and another reseller who has a flea market booth who wants to sell out his games to me potentially this week. So we'll see how that goes. Even though today seemed like a slower day, I will still be able to make some money by picking up small bundles of games and a bigger collection of video games. It was lots of fun bumping into other resellers at the pawn shop, but now it's time to head home. If you enjoyed today's content, or if you learned anything at all about what to pick and choose to resell, please like and subscribe to our channel. It definitely helps us a lot to keep this going. Thank you so much for all your continued support. Have a great day, guys.